Behind these doors, America's future is being shaped. Inside, you'll find some of the world's most important teachers. Libraries, where any book on the shelf is an instant classic. And the most eager students anywhere. These aren't Ivy League universities, they're homes. And new research shows that what happens here during the first 5 years of your child's life will make a difference for the rest of his or her life.
Inside the brain, amazing things are happening. The research is very powerful and the science is very compelling. Early experiences have a huge impact on the development of the brain. This is a time when the foundations of all the health and learning and behavior that are going to follow for a lifetime are being built, that literally affect the development of all those connections among brain cells, 700 connections per second in the early months and years of life, that ultimately form the circuits and the architecture of the brain.
It turns out that what we do every day as parents, talking with our kids, hugging them, singing a lullaby, or reading a bedtime story, has a lasting impact.
The science is clear. We know that positive experiences and interactions enhance brain development, while traumatic experiences and toxic stress literally stunt brain development. And a healthy start, like a mom taking the right amount of folic acid while she's pregnant, or a child receiving a healthy diet to prevent childhood obesity and diabetes, that is the recipe for long-term success.
Our country's future depends on healthy kids and loving families. They're the building blocks of a strong and prosperous society.
We've got big challenges. Our students are falling further and further behind in math and science, but we can fix it. The research shows that the early years really matter. Getting them excited, getting them wanting to learn about what's out there. If we get it right, they're hooked on either math or science. That's huge, not just for our kids, but for the future of our country.
Raising a family is hard work, and it's important to know that you are not alone. There are resources to help and simple steps that parents, preschools, businesses, and communities can take to help our kids succeed, because we're all in this together. And that's what the Too Small to Fail initiative is all about.
The most important place for children is the home, what their parents do. But we all have a role to play. Right now, parents and families, they're really struggling to meet their needs of their children and the demands of their employer. And what we know is that some employers are helping them. They're making modest adjustment to workplace policies, and what they're seeing is healthier families, happier employees, a more productive workforce. We want to see that trend continue, to work with the private sector in partnership to make that happen.
It's little things early on that can make a huge difference later on.
You know, right now our country's never been more connected, whether it's Google or Twitter or Facebook. There's this incredible connectivity and technology out there that can transform lives. But we have to marry those tools and that technology with the right kind of research so that parents and families and schools and businesses have the information they need to give kids the chance they deserve in life.
Every parent has looked into their newborn baby's eyes and seen unlimited potential. And now we know how to help them achieve that. Too Small to Fail is all about giving parents, families, businesses, and communities the tools we need to help all our children succeed. So please join us for the future of our kids and the future of our country.